Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on some stocks that are buy right now, and I'm buying as we speak, and I'll be buying even more going into tomorrow's session. So before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. Now, if you want to support the channel and get all these daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. And now let's get right into it. And the first one, definitely one of the biggest name, CRM. Now, if you look at my screen, after the earnings, this thing took a massive beating, was down 17, 18, 19%. Now, a lot of people will get scared and they would not buy this. And this thing here, when I saw it right here, guys, I think I got 100 shares at 220, and then it was at 216. That is where I got more shares, and that was on the first day. It was on Thursday. And look at the bounce on Friday. I mean, this thing exploded, came back up to 234, up over $16 on the day. So that is why when you see a big name like CRM, or maybe even Apple stock, Google, Microsoft, anything that is big, and you know these companies are not going anywhere anytime soon just because of an earnings overreaction, and you see a massive dump off, well, for retail traders, investors, only if you know what I'm saying, these are opportunities for us. And you can see, a lot of people will say, hey, you bought actually a falling knife, and look at this, the falling knife paying the next day. Now, yes, this was overextended to the downside. So we got the relief rally, right, on Friday. Can this continue to the upside? Absolutely can. This stock definitely worth more money. Now also, if this rally does not continue next week, that is when you're gonna get more opportunities to buy CRM even cheaper. Now, we got massive gap down, guys. I mean, the gap right here look at this massive gap down. Huge, 267.67, 277.46, 293.50, and one gap right up here. Now, it's not gonna take that long to close at least some of these gaps, and we all know that this is a big company. There will be buying behind it. Now, this is definitely bullish right here. Even though this is actually a dead cat bounce, we saw high volume buying, and we got a big bullish engulfing candle. Now, can this continue? And why we got that bounce? Well, first of all, definitely like, myself, there is so many buyers of CRM, especially when the thing is down like 76 bucks in just one day, right? So going into next week and Monday, tomorrow's session, guys, looks like we did close over this resistance. Now that's going to be a support, $234. But if that gives up tomorrow, that actually opens up an opportunity, and that's going to be around 222, and that's going to be definitely a dip buy zone. I'll be buying more shares of CRM and possibly opening up some longer swing trade options right here. Maybe being 250 calls, 260, definitely possible with maybe 4 to 5 months out. So that is a great opportunity to go long on CRM. Now, 222 breaks. Well, we do have some unfinished business down here, and that is this gap at 208.48. If that happens, this thing comes down to 208, that's gonna be even better. So people that are getting scared and running out, well, this is actually a better opportunity to go long here on the stock. And like I said at the beginning of this video, a lot of people, they were running for the door where I actually bought the dip on CRM. I actually bought right after they released earnings. This thing dumped, and I got in here at 220, and then I saw more dumping the next day. I actually got in on Wednesday night, I believe, and the next day it was more dumping right here on Thursday, right after earnings. So I bought more shares, and now this thing exploded. So don't be scared if you're buying something like CRM, unless you're trying to get out very next day and you're actually limited to just day trade, or maybe even overnight, you cannot hold that long, then this is not your cup of tea. Maybe you want to wait for a reversal completely to the upside and then play it. Now, shorting wise, Can you short here? Well, absolutely not. Only a no-brainer can short this because this thing is still extremely, extremely oversold. And I'm going to show you guys why. Not only the RSI, we have different things that are extremely oversold on CRM, so you cannot short this. I mean, look at the RSI when I got in, guys. I mean, insane, like 16, 15 right here. And now it's at 30, so still extremely oversold. And not to mention, I mean, look at this Bollinger Band here on bottom. It's actually at almost 240. So it's going to retrace this lower Bollinger Band. And if that happens going into Monday session, this thing can come up a bit more, possibly up to like 239, 240, and maybe even up to this resistance right here, 249. But also keep that in mind, that is just one day. We got a big bounce on Friday, so things can definitely pull back. And that is why I'm actually making this video, because if there is a pullback, that is going to be a great opportunity to buy CRM and hold longer. Now, below 222, there will be strong support, and you can see right here why we got a bounce off of this like 210, 213 level. Well, there was a lot of trading here and a lot of rejection, and that is why we actually found support and did not close this gap at 208.48. So yeah, I mean, it can come down here, and that's gonna be even better, a juicy opportunity on CRM if this thing gets down to 213 to 208 right here. And even below that, 196 to 197, that is even better on CRM. So all these are just buying opportunities. I know it's a falling knife, it's going down, but that's just not the way I roll. And I think this is actually a great opportunity to play to the upside. And this thing already paid, and who knows, might be even paying more. And that is why I want to go in and buy more shares, possibly open up some calls on CRM longer term, at least 4 or 5 months out, and play to the upside. So make money both ways, buying shares and buying calls. And this thing can definitely make a big move to the upside in next couple weeks, or maybe even next week. Who knows? It's still extremely oversold. So let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think on CRM? Are you actually buying CRM at this point? So the next one on the list is Snow, which is down Friday 3.38%, and this is actually a weekly time frame, and it's breaking below this longer term support trend line, and now it's trading below 146, 147, below this trend line. Now, why Snow? It's a falling knife, right? Why buy this? Well, I think this offers up a great opportunity to the upside and can easily go up to 180 plus. Again, it's just a matter of time. And if you have the guts to hold this stock a little bit longer, you can think outside the box. Now, Snow, definitely it can come down a little bit more, possibly down to 115, maybe even 110. So if you're buying, make sure you're prepared to add more later. Do not take a big position right here at 136. I already took a position on Snow Friday, and I'll be buying even more. If this thing actually gets down to 115-ish right here, definitely buying more, and then just hold on to your position if you're buying this. This is not a quick flip. You cannot flip this next day. And if you're buying puts, well, good luck to you, because I would not short this at this point. This thing also extremely oversold. So watch out for, a possible retest of 146, 147. And if we get that breakout and this thing can hold right here, this trend line, then more upside, possibly up to, I would say, 155 and then 166. And once we get up under, or actually above this trend line, and we can hold this, then we can talk about possibly more upside. And look at this daily time frame, guys. I mean, this is just insane. We got a big gap down right here. So 147 can definitely happen, closing this gap. So even in the short term, this thing actually offers some more upside than downside. So watch out. This is another one on my list for tomorrow. Already bought some shares on Friday, and we'll be buying even more going into Monday's session if there is even a better dip on Snow. Now here's the third one, and I'm gonna go really quick because video is actually getting really longer, and I don't like to make long videos because a lot of people don't like to watch, someone talking about a stock for 40 minutes, and it's just insane how people make, 40 minutes to an hour long video. and I don't need that kind of video, guys. I just want to get my point out so you guys can look at it and make a decision for yourself. Now, Alta, another one, guys. I've been playing it. I actually played earnings. Unfortunately, there was more profit before earnings, and right after earnings, the profit actually came down. I actually got 40% on Alta, but again, it's profit, right? So can't complain. Now, again, about the dip on Friday. So now this thing is up, and why I'm buying these dips on Alta, and a lot of people are not getting that main, I would say theory behind it, why I'm actually buying. This is actually a monthly time frame, and what do you see on my chart? I mean, you can see this trend line, actually a monthly trend line, and this is actually a 50-month moving average at 382. And what we got here, 382 on Friday, absolute dip. Now, I actually never got in at 382. I think I got in at 388. And that position is still green, and I think I'm going to add more into it. And why? Because this is actually a monthly time frame. And look at this, guys. 575 high here on Alta, and now this thing down to 382. So this is another great opportunity to play it to the upside. Now on this daily time frame, look at this gigantic gap here at 516. Earnings and the guidance, they were decent. So this thing came back and then went back up, and now it's up over 2%, almost 2.5% on Friday. Can this rally continue on Alta? Definitely can, and we could see a move up to 427. But we need to clear some resistance right here, and that's going to be around, I would say, 400 will be the first one, and then 408. Also, if you look at my screen, we did actually close over 391.35. So basically, all these moving averages now below 20, 13, and 5 will be support 391, and then 13 SMA 388, and then 384 on daily time frame. But to the upside, easily can go up to 408 to 410, and then 427. So this is another great opportunity to go long here on Alta.